How can local governments address small acts of corruption? This is Kim. She is 16 years old and is excited about going to school to learn programming. However, she needs a certificate from her school with her grades, and she has been told she has to pay some money under the table to get it on time. Kim's parents believe this is a form of corruption, but at the end, they pay because this is how things get done in this country. In many parts of the world, we have created informal rules that make our society work, but that are not always beneficial for us in the long term. Some of these rules are actually hurting the most vulnerable people, as well as society as a whole. Small acts of corruption, like paying to get certificate, or reducing school meals to get a cut on the profit, or bribing a police officer to avoid paying a large fine, are limiting the possibility to build a more inclusive and fair society. So how can we address these small acts of corruption? The answer for different international organizations is to enforce the laws. But we all know that in many places, good laws tend to stay on paper and are very difficult to put into practice. So is there anything that local governments can do? A group of socio-legal researchers conducted a study in different schools in Vietnam, and they came up with the following recommendations for local governments. Step 1. Instead of pointing fingers at the wrong behavior, start by identifying positive core values within the organization that you are working with, be it a school or any other local government unit. In the case of someone like Kim, talk about equal access to education. Step 2. Discuss formal and informal norms that are relevant for achieving those positive values. Step 3. Then, talk about the dysfunctional norms that are preventing your organization from achieving those values. In the case of Kim, this would be the need to pay under the table to get school certificates. Step 4. Talk with your target group about how to change those dysfunctional norms and achieve the positive values. Talk about creating a new normal. You should get all those involved in the problem and have them on board. As a local decision maker, you can dare to create positive change by mobilizing the community around what they value. And remember, the best way to counteract corruption is not always found in written law, but is in local practices and customs, in the dynamics and responsibilities of the different people involved in the various organizations. So, what values are relevant in your organization or local government? What dysfunctional norms can you identify? What would you like to see as the new normal? And substantially reduce corruption and bribery in all their forms. For more information about this research, visit the ICLD website.